Hello everyone, welcome back to Periwinkle Dream Studio. Today is December 30th, so it's time for me to go ahead and do my January setup in my 2025 A5 Common Planner. Now this is my first year using a Common Planner. I used the Hobonichi Cousin for the past 3 years, but this year I felt like switching it up, which means I thought I could use the planner kits that I make myself. I made them for my hobonichi cousin. I thought I could use them in here, but they all actually don't fit lengthwise because the grid size is just slightly different. So I went and designed some more sticker kits for myself. One for my A5, and I also have a Common Planner in2, which is right here. So this kit is for this one. But in today's video, I'm just going to set up the A5, and for January, I decided to revamp the January kit that I had for my hobonichi cousin, which was a, is this upside down? Yes, it is. It was a Cozy Night In theme, and so I revamped it, and I'm using glossy sticker paper this year, just because I think it looks a little bit nice, and I wanted all of these to be a bit pastel, and the glossy sticker paper makes it look a little softer and muted. So let's get started. So I actually used December in this planner and it turned out really cute. I just did a random little kit for myself, and this was also to test out the dimensions to make sure everything fit properly, and it did. So I am pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and go on over to January. I'm still in my pajamas, so excuse that. And because this kit has a teddy bear, I also pulled a couple of teddy bear themed washi tapes and this cute brown plaid one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add the washi, but I have them just in case. So I'm going to be using my newest addition to my pen collection, which is a Jinhao, I believe, yeah, Jinhao press or something like that. It's the dupe for the Pilot, whatever, you know, the click one. I can't remember the names at the moment. And the ink that I have in here is Ferris Wheel Press's Highland Smoke. So at the time of making this, it is still 2025. I don't really do New Year's resolutions, but I do have goals. I didn't really reach many of my goals for 2025. It was another bad year for me, if I'm being honest. There are some things though that as I'm looking back on it, there are some things that I did accomplish. I went to my first vendor market in, was it May or April? It was a really big one. I didn't make as much money as a lot of other people, but it still was an accomplishment that my small business made it there. And although I am in the process of kind of phasing out that business so I can revamp and really do what I want to do with the business, I also made it into a weekly market that I do. Also ignore the ink on my hands. So yeah, that's an accomplishment. I never really thought that I would go to any vendor markets with my business. It's had a rough start, a rocky start. So that was something that I can be proud of for sure. Another thing that I am proud of that I accomplished this year is I make my own planner stickers, as you can see, and that really makes me happy. And recently, which I'm so proud of these, I made my own icon stickers for when I do my weekly section. Stay tuned for this because I am actually contemplating starting or revamping my business to be more planner sticker based instead of generally stationary, and these are something that I would like to sell. I think they turned out so good. I'm in the process of figuring out what paper is best, colors. I want to keep it really pastel, really minimal. So yeah, that's something exciting that's been going on recently. In my last video, I had mentioned that I'm contemplating going back to school, and due to no fault of my own, that is no longer an option at the moment. So I am focusing on getting my health mentally and physically together for the next month or so. I had a really bad migraine a couple weeks ago that I know was from stress. So I'm going to give all the stressful things a break for January. So I won't be looking for a job in January, even though I need a job. I'm going to just be focusing on making sure I don't have another stress migraine, because that was awful. It was literally a week long. I had migraine headache for 5 days, and then just regular headaches for 2. But I don't want that to happen again. So I'm going to just focus on relaxing. My sister, my big sister, is paying for me to take a crochet class, so I think that will help. I've always wanted to learn to crochet, not to sell anything or, you know, to make big projects. I just want to make a couple of little things for myself that I see people make on YouTube that look cute. So I think that'll be nice. I can also add that to my hobby list. So I'm looking forward to that, and that starts in January. So big thank you to her. She's going to watch this video, so thanks, Sissy. I really appreciate that. So I'm looking forward to that for January. Okay, so this is the art that I'm putting for this one, and oh, it's shiny. I'm trying to make it to where you guys can see. So it's just, this is my character. I call her Kiki, and it's just her sitting on the couch. And her name is Kiki because my first name, my government first name, starts with K-I, and then the second half of my middle name starts with K-I. So yeah, it just made sense. My childhood nickname was actually KK, so. All right, so I also have these stickers, and what these stickers are for the quarterly priorities. This is set up a little bit different than the hobonichi, so I decided to just design some stickers for it, because why not? So this is going to go here. I wanted it to match with the month theme that I'm doing for the monthly layouts, so I went ahead and designed them. And then this is because I want to split this in half, and I want to do my reflections and stuff at the end of the month. Let me get an eraser to erase this box. So yeah, so I'll write the titles in when I write in this section, and then I will show you guys this section fully filled out at the end of the month when I do my January flip through. One thing that I really want to work on for this upcoming year is consistency. So hopefully you see that video, because consistency is something that I used to have, but I need to get back into just being consistent. All right, back to the monthly section. I have a couple of little deco stickers that I made, and I also have these headers. So we're going to put down the first header. Oh my gosh. My hands are extremely shaky. So ignore that. I'm fighting with my iron levels. All right, so I'm going to mimic what I did last month. So for important, I don't really know what I have to do that's important at the moment for this month. I do know, now there's more ink on my hands. I do know that I have to pay for my vendor booths for this month. So I'll go ahead and put that, because I actually haven't paid yet. Also, I didn't know which color matched the green best, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark it on here. And I think this one matches a bit better. So I need to pay my vendor booth fees, which is not bad. It's only $60 for the 2 Sundays that I'll be doing this month. So I need to pay my booth fees. I also need to start getting my tax information together. I hate tax season, especially as a small business owner, because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I don't want to do anything wrong. So I'm going to start early on getting my tax stuff together. I'm going to actually turn this, because I'm left-handed and it's so hard to write straight with my hand just straight. I need to be slanted, so I'm going to do that. What else do I need to do that's important this month? Oh, they're opening a new HEB on the 7th, and I really want to go to the new HEB. It's right down the street from my house, and that's going to be on the 7th, so I'll mark that. So yeah, that's really exciting. Oh, also my sister wants me to pull up and make my own account for the crochet class, and then she'll pay for it. So I need to put pay for crochet class. And I think that is pretty much it. And the thing about this crochet class is, even though it's only 8 weeks, they have part 2 after the first one is over. So then I can take crochet part 2. And then after that, there's a gouache class. So I'm hoping I have the money to take the gouache one afterwards, because that would be really fun. I've always wanted to work with gouache. All right, so that's it for important. I think that's pretty much it for important. And then I also need to put my to-do list for the month. So for this month, I need to make some inquiries about small business things. I need to call the small business people and ask some questions that I have. At the moment, I have a sole proprietorship, and while I transition my old business into my new one, I want to change the name, but I don't know if it makes sense to cancel this sole proprietorship and get a new one, or just have a DBA under my original, because in the future I would have to get an LLC if I make it big enough. So yeah, I just want to call them, ask some questions. Yeah, so small business inquiries. Oh, I forgot to write to do at the top. That would be helpful. I try to make these light enough to where I can write over it, but this ink is actually gray. It's not black, so I'm thinking I'll probably go over it when it's dry with an actual black pen, and maybe that'll help. All right, so I need to do that. I need to continue making my icon planner stickers, if not only for myself. I've been watching planning videos. And I discovered, I think her channel is Nightingale Paper Co. And I just love the way she does her memory planning, which I actually started doing myself for yesterday. So I want to make sure I have the icons that I need for daily basis, for daily tasks and whatnot. So yeah, so I need to do that, make icon planner stickers. Let's put an S on that. I don't even know what else I need to do. I know I have a doctor's appointment at some point, but I don't know what. I'll write my goals off camera because I don't really want that to go through all that. There's a lot that I have for goals. So I'll start setting up this section. And so for the stickers, I want to put down this cute teddy bear first, and we'll put the teddy bear right there. The trees, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to use this bottom portion, so I'm thinking I will layer it with some of this brown washi tape. And I'm just going to rip it and make sure that the bottom is within the camera view. And place the trees right there. Alright, that looks pretty cute. I'm going to place this straight. Okay. So I guess this tea cup, which I definitely need to make icon stickers of this because I drink so much tea. I'm going to put it right here. I don't want that too close to that color. So maybe we'll put it down here. And we have one more sticker, which is just some books. And I'm thinking I will put that maybe here. Yeah, that looks nice. And so for these 3 days, I'm going to, I don't even know what I'm going to do with these. I guess I can just put down a bunch of stickers in washi just to fill in the space. So we'll use one of these teddy bear ones. This one I think I got from Hobby Lobby in a set, and it might have actually came with this one. And it's really cute. The teddy bear drawing style doesn't exactly match mine, but it's really cute. Alright, so I have my washi laid down, and I don't really know what to put on there. I'm just gonna start filling in some things. So, like I said, I have the market on Sundays. So I'm going to go ahead and put down, I guess I can put down a big dot. I'm gonna put down this one. Well, I have it on the 4th and the 18th. I was very strategic about picking the days that I wanted to do this month. I did not pick the 11th because I think I'll be on my cycle and I do not want to be out there all day. And then if I make enough money on these 2 days, I will apply for the 25th. So those are the markets. I have a doctor's appointment. I want to say the 17th, so I'm going to put down a dot on the 17th and I can move it if I need to. No, it's not the 17th because that's a Saturday. I don't know what my doctor's appointment is. Quick break. Alright, so my doctor's appointment is on the 15th. And then I also have my Shopify payment. They took out on the 4th last month. So I'm just going to mark it for the 4th this month too. I actually think I will use a smaller sticker for this one. So yeah, they took out on the 4th last month, so hopefully they'll take out on the same day. Thursday, I need to start up a new book so that I can start the year strong with my reading challenges. So we'll put a small sticker for that one. I haven't decided what book I want to start yet, though. What else? So I have my doctor's appointment. I guess I can start writing in what they are. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Alright, some other things that I need to do. I need to start on my raspberry leaf tea probably on the 2nd. And that is just so I don't have really bad cramps during my cycle. So I need to start my tea on there. What did I, oh, new book for that one. And I just had another thing that I needed to do. So I'm going to put down this because I'm a lefty and I don't want to smudge. So I will put what book I choose when I choose it. Also, I am trying a new schedule for going to the grocery store and whatnot. So I will get some grocery stickers out of here. I actually only printed one. I have some separate ones that I haven't printed yet. So for this month, I will use these. I think these ones are perfect for it. So we'll do this on each Thursday, just so I can remember. Ah, it didn't stick. So on this day, we'll probably go out exactly after my doctor's appointment and go get groceries. I have to print some more because I don't have another one for that one. But yeah, and I want them to match, so I'll print myself another one later. So yeah, we're gonna go grocery shopping, and then I like to do one big chore on Sundays. Sundays is when we reset the house. So let me find my cleaning stuff. I also want to mark when I mop. Do I want to use any of these? Yes, maybe I'll use this. Also, Thursdays are my laundry day. So I think I want to use, I really like this one. It's Kiki in a pile. I don't know if you can see that. Laying on a pile of laundry. Because oftentimes once I finish my laundry, I'll lay it out and then like I don't feel like folding it, so I just kind of lay on top of it. So I'm going to put those down. My hands are so shaky. I've got more than enough of these. Alright, and then for my big chores, I don't really know what I want to do at the moment. So I'm thinking I'll just put down this little icon and then I can write in as the month goes by which chore I want to do. Because I don't really know. Alright, that looks cute. And then I also need to make sure I vacuum and mop regularly. So I'm going to be mopping on Fridays. So I'm wondering if it's overkill if I add these, but I kind of want to because they're so cute. And it's my planner. So I'm going to add these little mopping ones for Friday. And I don't know, I just vacuum as I see fit, so I'm not going to put the vacuum sticker in. The only thing that doesn't get vacuumed as regularly is the stairs, only because it's a lot of work. So, but things aren't getting dropped, there's not really crumbs on it. So I think I'll do that every other week. So we can put for the stairs, and I'll actually use vacuum stickers. These are so cute. And I'll do the stairs probably, I'm doing them today, so we can just start doing them every Tuesday. That might make sense. So cute. Alright, so now that we've got our chores in, I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Except for the large chores because I don't know, but what I will do is add a little bit of a highlight so I can see the contrast better. I just remembered something that I need to do on my to-do list. I really need to send my Pen Pals package off. I am super late on sending it. I'm hoping I can make it either tomorrow or Friday because I don't think it'll be open on Thursday. So yes, I need to send that off. And now that these are dry, I can add in what these are for. Alright, so that's all that I'm going to put into this for now. It's super messy on my desk because I am not a neat planner. I don't know if I want to add any more washi or whatnot, but I think this will do for now. The last thing that I need to mark are my crochet classes, but I don't really remember the day they're on. I think they're either on Mondays or Tuesdays, so I'll fill those in later because I don't even know the time. Yeah, so that's the last thing that I will put besides my goals down here. So this is all that I have that I need to get done for now. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I will definitely show you guys a finished flip through at the end of the month of what I fill out on this planner. I'm hoping that at the end of the month it's really full and I have a lot of stuff filled in because I think I like how that looks. But that's all for today's video. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing, but only if you want to. And with that being said, you never have to be the best, just try your best. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends!